Before I say any of my remarks, I just wanted to, this is just overwhelming.
They're your tissues.
You never know what people think of you until you're about to leave. But I'm touched by this note that was on the flowers. It says, "For a job well done, Madam Vice Chair, you have served the steadfast mission of," hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can read it all the way. Sorry. "The steadfast mission of serving students, and it shows in all you have accomplished. Thank you for your service, students and staff of District 9. So, just thank you. This has been an amazing ride. As a product of Prince George's County, I know what we can accomplish. I've always said that. Somewhere, we lost our way. And as a parent, my first thought wasn't to put my child in Prince George's County Public Schools. But my neighbors had their children in Prince George's County Public Schools. And when my son went into the 9th grade, my husband and I, we had, some very interesting conversations that were heated, and the decision was to put our son in Prince George's County Public Schools. I walked into the school, met the principal, Tracy Miller, and she said, I told her, I want to be a part. I'm a parent. If my son is going to be here all this time, I want to know who he's interacting with every day. She said, come on. And somehow I ended up being PTA president. And it is because of Dr. Tracy Miller that I'm able to sit here today, because she opened the doors and provided me with so much information. So when I responded to the call to fill a vacant seat, I knew a little bit of what Prince George's County Public Schools was about. My biggest thing was that we didn't talk about all the success that is accomplished in these walls of Prince George's County Public Schools. We have students that graduate early. We have students that graduate with associate's degrees. We have students that just graduate, because that is what we do. We graduate about 7,500 students each year. And what was really impressive is last year, we graduated hundreds of students that were designated as 11th graders, because we provided the opportunity for them to get credits to be considered seniors. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I tell my girlfriends all the time, if I want you to meet a guy and I say, oh, he lives with his mama, he doesn't have a job, and he doesn't have a car, you're not going to want to meet him. But if I say he just returned from Paris because he's a professor at the University of Paris and he speaks 5 languages, you will want to meet that person. It's how we present what we are doing that will give people the opportunity to make their own decisions. As I sit here every day as a board member, believe me, this work is every day. Even before I was chair, it takes up a lot of my time. My desire has always been to make the best decisions that were in the best interest of this school system, not only for the 130,000 students that we serve every day, to provide them with the best education for a better future, but the daily livelihoods of 20,000 employees. So when we sit here and make decisions and spend the precious resources that we have to keep that in mind. And I do that every day. And so as I pass the baton to the newly elected Lolita Walker, who's going to fill this seat and do a phenomenal job, I just want to say thank you to every staff member that I've interacted with. Because when I came on this board, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't grow up in my career in education. I didn't know what IEPs and 504s and all these things were. I didn't even know how to push the button to be recognized. But I wanted to find out, how do we operate so that I can add value to improve the school system. So I want to thank every single staff member, from the bus driver, the custodian, all the way up to principals, the CEO and her executive leadership team. You all have helped me to perform this work to the best of my ability, and I appreciate that. I want to thank Dr. Golson in particular, because when she took on this role, I knew it was a big deal, and she has stepped up and she has done a phenomenal job, a phenomenal job. My board colleagues, every single one of you have impacted my life, some better than others, but I think I'm going to walk away with some lifelong friends. I really am. And I will be here, even though I won't be sitting in this seat, I will be here. To the 21 schools that I was able to represent and the students within, I loved going to the schools. When we were in the pandemic, it was hard, but I knew that we were providing them with the best possible service of education that we could. And so I love every single school. I will continue to stop by and, participate. I am a parent of a 9th grader now that's in the school system. I have 2 children, 9 years apart, so I'm doing it again. So I will be a parent, and I will close with, it has been a phenomenal ride. You have impacted my life. I understand the work that needs to be done in order to educate students, because Prince George's County is the best place to educate Black and brown children in the state of Maryland, without a doubt. You can look at the data and it will prove it. So I'm going to close with my favorite saying in District 9. I will have my last coffee in November on the 3rd Saturday, but PGCPS D9 rocks. Thank you.